It's almost second nature for drivers to keep an eye out for these guys, but people are becoming more and more aware of this guy too. Longview police say they've had tremendous success since they teamed up with Redflex Traffic Systems in 2007 to install these cameras. Longview police say the $5,000 it takes to lease each camera every month is worth it when it comes to keeping drivers safe.
These cameras were placed at intersections where we had a high number of impact accidents from people running red lights. Since then, the number of the number of accidents in these particular intersections has decreased. For the 11 cameras spread across Longview, the city report said it has issued $970,000 in fines in the last year, and the number of accidents from running red lights has decreased by a third. Moms like Mona Weisinger say the cameras serve a good purpose.
There's always a concern when you have children in the car about someone hitting you, so I guess the red lights do help with, getting people aware. If they could get a ticket, maybe they'll slow down.
Now, if you're thinking about running a red light, think about this. Instead of seeing the red and blue behind you, you could be seeing the black and white in your mailbox.
And it probably frees up some traffic patrol police officers to do other observations and keep other areas clean.
It costs about $990,000 to lease equipment and pay for administrative fees each year. So the money brought in so far hasn't been enough for the city to break even. But Longview police estimate by 2013 the cameras will start generating positive dollars, which will be used for funding traffic safety programs at Longview. Gregg County, I'm Kevin Boyce with KYTX CBS 19. Rather than reading about heroes in their history books, students like Robert Howe honored them with handshakes and thank yous.
I just honor the fact that these people have chosen to sacrifice a whole lot for our country and us and, well, our freedom.
The Diana community in Cracker Barrel came together to create and hand out more than 1,500 flyers to give veterans and others to attend the event. Flyers with information showing how much veterans have given to our country. Cracker Barrel General Manager John Jones says it was a natural fit to sponsor the event.
Well, just an absolute honor. I'm a veteran myself. I served 20 years in the military, and Cracker Barrel is a strong organization. It was founded by a Marine. And just proud to be here.
This auditorium is empty right now, but in just a few moments, it'll be filled with veterans waiting to take a seat to watch kids tell them thanks.
I really didn't expect that many people, especially so young, to come up and thank me for what I did, and they may not even understand some of the things that veterans have done. And they don't have to. Veterans like Parker Sweeney enjoy seeing the patriotism of the kids and hope it teaches them to not take what they have for granted. Students poured out their hearts to veterans in speeches.
When I write what I would just say. I don't really think through and try to say something different besides what I really mean, which is thank you for serving and sacrificing and dedicating yourself to the freedom of this nation.
And whether students were a part of Monday's program or in the audience, all got a better sense of the sacrifices made by generations of heroes. In Upshur County, I'm Kevin Boyce on KYTX CBS 19. To keep it or to outsource it, the decision to do away with the county's IT department or to contract inline network integration of Longview. Upshur County Commissioners tabled the decision and will make the final decision at the end of the month.
We decided that we would wait and review the contract and wait till we take action on that contract before we take action on the personnel.
Hefner says after benefits, car allowances, and salaries, it costs the city over $80,000 a year to keep the two-person staff. By contracting another company, the cost would drop to $47,000.
It's not just money. The money is kind of an extra benefit. We're needing to look at taking our county to the next level in technology.
Hefner says the contractors promise improved bandwidth and stronger antivirus protection. Not everyone agrees. IT Director Carmen Kelly says it's a mistake to let her department go.
That they're thinking they'll save $20,000. I don't see it because this company does not do the software side. All they do is hardware side. And I feel like it's going to cost a whole lot, and the taxpayers are going to be the one who pays for it.
Kelly says that would leave the county paying for software. Not only does she believe it's a mistake, but she hates to see 35 years of her life taken away.
I put 35 years of work for Upshur County, not in it, but for it. and this job means a lot to me.
But for Commissioner Hefner, the choice is made.
This is not an easy decision for us to make. It's not a fun one by any means. If the contract is satisfactory as far as I'm concerned, it's a done deal.
Until the vote is taken, 2 employees will have to wait to learn their future. In Gilmer, Upshur County, I'm Kevin Boyce, KYTX CBS 19 News.
Some of the references they gave, when we contacted the references, we got a different outlook of what they're saying. They haven't been able to follow through with some of their claims, and there's not a written contract. They don't know what they've agreed to. The commissioners, I believe, have made up their mind. I'm hoping they'll change their mind. I hope that they'll look at this and say, well, we didn't think this through, that we really need to leave it like it is. Or
Surveillance images at Harlton Storage show one of the people investigators believe broke into the storage units November 4th. The camera captured a car and an SUV, which led deputies to believe at least 2 people were involved.
I would feel hurt and deprived if something happened to it, but I never really considered the safety of it.
Jesse Johnson was one of the lucky ones. His unit didn't get broken into. The possibility never even crossed his mind. But Administrative Deputy Jay Webb says the burglars basically went on a shopping spree in 18 storage units and helped themselves to the treasures inside.
And they went through this area with just in mind of going through to see what they could find.
The owners of Harlton Storage say they feel sorry for their customers and are already planning to add a security gate out front. However, deputies say the security is ultimately the unit renter's responsibility.
Whoever rents the warehouse, it is up to them to provide good locks and to provide some measure of security for their property.
The sheriff says that people came in with a simple pair of bolt cutters looking for locks like these that can simply be cut off.
Storage units are easy targets because they are hidden and they are concealed in a lot of places. The problem is the access point. The round cylindrical lock cannot be tampered. You just can't get bolt cutters to it.
I'll consider that, you know. In fact, I think I'll go get me a larger lock.
Harrison County deputies are still looking for the individuals involved. If you have any information, you are encouraged to contact the Harrison County Sheriff's Department. In Harleton, Harrison County, I'm Kevin Boyce with KYTX CBS 19 News. Now, if you're thinking about running a red light, think about this. Instead of seeing the red and blue behind you, you could be seeing the black and white in your mailbox.